Jolan True citizens, and welcome to episode 303 of the Priority One Republic live stream, multicasting live via Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch on April 27th, 2024. I'm Admiral Kat, and tonight we're holding our intelligence briefing at Mol Rihan Instance 3, or, if your universal translator didn't catch that, New Romulus Command Instance number 3. Joining me tonight, though, are my two co-hosts, Fleet Commander Turcotte and Fleet Commander Lance. How's it going, guys? Lance, what's been going on? Well, hopefully you're there.
Oh, no, did he just drop out? Because I think what's going on with Lance tonight is a thunderstorm, actually.
Okay. Well, Lance may or may not be joining us for some or most of the show. In the meantime, Turcotte, what's been going on?
I have had so much going on, but I am really happy to sit here and talk about all of the different Star Trek news. Are you caught up on Discovery at all?
I have not seen this week's episode, but, we don't want to spoil it anyway. We can talk in generalities, but man, I really am enjoying this season.
Yeah, right, me too. So yeah, it's been a good week.
Okay, well, at some point Lance may join us. I'm sure he'll let us know, but yeah, they are having some bad weather where he is. I'm supposed to have some bad weather, so we're gonna see how the shows will go.
My weather forecast is really good, so no matter what, we'll continue on.
Awesome. Well, hey to everyone in chat. I saw Teacher Guy. I saw your pet Salat here at New Romulus Command. I have one of my cats with me. We're out here on the, I don't know what you call this, the deck at New Romulus Command. There's a few of us here, instance number 3. But yeah, who else is in chat? I saw... Besides Teacher Guy, let me see. Mementh, Nova, hey, Ezio Arctic, Spud, Farnsworth, Vengeance. Who else? Pope Moisty. Excellent. Yeah, hey, how's it going, everybody? General Joe, Terran Soldier 238. What's up, everybody? Thanks so much for joining us. Oh, there's Winters. And the Incredible G. Again, thank you guys for joining us for Romulan Night. Did Lance make it back yet? Matt Black, what's up? Okay, well, Turcotte, tell us what we got going on for the show.
Yeah, well, during our intelligence briefing, we'll discuss this week's events from Star Trek Online. So pour yourselves some cauliflower and join us on New Romulus Command Center, instance number 3. We'll also review events happening in the Priority One Republic and recognize our astounding citizens. With the briefing concluded, we'll team up, leave the homeworld, and run TFOs to make the galaxy a safer place. Defend the Republic, and most importantly, earn some dilithium. So, your character does need to be at least level 65 to join us tonight, though. Hey, there's Lance.
Good job reading my part.
Welcome back, Lance.
Thank you.
So, how's the weather? You got tornadoes?
Not yet. It's going to be fun times, though, I think.
Yeah, you have thunder, lightning? Like, what's happening there? Give us the... storm reporters, version.
Yeah, we got thunder, lightning, we had tornado watch, all that stuff.
Awesome.
Actually, it's like quite a bit of lightning, actually.
Great.
It's
well...
I can't take my bath tonight because of the. Actually, I don't take baths because baths are like hot dog juice for people.
Pretty much. Gross.
Yeah, that's the first time I've heard that, and I don't like it.
I mean, generally, hot dog water is not preferred at any point ever. Well, I got to the giveaway, but you can read Turcotte's next part, and now you can swap. But
yeah, by all means, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, and then I'll do the giveaway.
All right, the Priority One Republic wants to hear from you in game, so join us on our Priority 1 chat channel by typing in the chat box /channel_join space Priority 1, all one word, and then hit the enter key.
Okay, so tonight, for your chance to win an awesome TR116B sniper rifle, please enter the word sword into chat. You know, these sniper rifles are handy for most types of ground combat. Anyway, yeah, I guess, now that the script order is all jacked up, where are we? Are we at the merch store discussion?
We are at the merch store.
Oh, well, there you go. I'm all caught up. Hey, if you didn't know, the merch store is back on our website. You can check out Armada themed all kinds of things. We got t-shirts, towels, cups, caps, pillows. There's tote bags, shot glasses. I mean, coffee mugs, all the things that you need that have a Priority 1 Armada, logo on it. It is very cool stuff. So yeah, head on over there and check that stuff out. The link is on our website or, the Twitch page for the Republic.
So become a citizen of the greater Priority 1 community by heading over to PriorityOneArmada.com, and we have multiple Federation KDF fleets for you to start your career in the Priority 1 Armada.
Yeah, I'm just lucky, Farnsworth, that I always get, the nights when nothing ever goes wrong. At least y'all can hear me and can hear the guys on the chat. Well, at least I hope so. Let me know if there's anything wrong. I see y'all giving me crap. Anywho, yeah, this week all kinds of stuff has been going on. So, especially for those Romulans out there. Turcotte, what do we have going on in the news?
Yeah, definitely. Talking about some sales going on PC. The temporal anomalies have opened a hole to an alternate universe, one with a fantastic sale, Captains. But this flash sale will only be available for the next 15 hours on PC, so hurry and grab yourself some items at one of Stowe's largest discounts ever before the portal shuts and it's all lost. This weekend's flash sale, of course, is 30% off all Infinity Research and Development packs and Duty Officer packs. Remember that these packs could open into a Tier 6 ship, including the brand new Kelvin Timeline Constitution 2 Intel Cruiser. And that actually happened to me. You can see I got lucky during the free ones that I got for the anniversary that they gave during the giveaway week in the lead up to the anniversary. And
really?
Sure enough, one of them opened. I got lucky and I got the new Enterprise, the Constitution 3.
Oh, that's
yeah,
very
really
cool.
lucky.
Yeah,
Nice.
Vengeance said in chat he got one this morning. So yeah, well done. It's like the best feeling ever when you win something out of those dang boxes, which is, I suppose, the point.
Yeah, actually, you can see it, I believe, on our TikTok. Because I immediately clipped it, like, oh my goodness, it happened to me. I'm sending this to James. So yeah, you can see me winning and my embarrassing inventory as well on TikTok.
Very nice. Well, yeah, have you been, did you take part of this sale or no?
No, I did. I opened a bunch of Phoenix packs on Xbox recently, and I'm not gambling anymore for a while. I thought I was lucky again.
No, Phoenix boxes. Listen, I open like at least 10 every time I log on, and I never get anything above a ultra rare ever.
The Phoenix boxes don't have that pity percentage that you get on some of the other ones, do they? Isn't that a thing?
Oh, I don't know. I don't understand the maths of it, but Lance, are you gonna try and pick up any of those packs?
No, it's not in the budget in the next 15 hours.
Right, yeah, I'm not going to either. But, yeah, I mean, it is always best to buy these things when they are on sale, because even if you, are going to resell them, you can, wait till the sale is over and the price to go back up, because you can get about 20 mil, 24 mil for all those packs. So, yeah, we can't all be Farnsworth and be extra lucky. Yeah, I'm just saying I open Phoenix boxes all the time, and my only expectation is to get upgrades. So I think if you lower your expectations on those, then, it's even more exciting if you win something. I could be wrong,
Yeah.
though.
If I'm opening those, it's for the upgrades, and if I get something extra, that's cool. And what is Winter's complaining about? Didn't he finally win an Epic Phoenix token?
Oh, yeah,
Like
like one
a
time.
month
But
ago?
yeah, I'm
Oh,
like,
no way.
I don't think I've ever actually won one from opening a box. I've got some because they came with a pack or something, but
I've heard what I would describe as fables. Winters is the closest person to me that I've ever met who actually. I don't know. I've never talked to Farnsworth about his those boxes, and I'm
Yeah.
not sure if the pity point goes over to them as well. Because I was upset about when I got my Constitution 3. I was all excited because what I really wanted and have been trying to get forever is the Theseus. But of course, I only could get something out of the promotion and couldn't do that. And I wonder if my pity point was spent on my R&D lockbox.
I think maybe Farnsworth has a higher pity percentage than the rest of us, and that's why he wins so much.
Is that what it is? Could be.
Yeah, we feel sorry for Farnsworth more, so he wins more stuff.
Well, Barrett Von Zillow, you've got 2 epics. That's still like twice as many as I've ever won. So awesome. Yeah, well, anywho, get those while they're on sale. But I think there's some other stuff on sale, maybe on console. So Lance, tell us about that.
It feels like it's been forever, but guess what? Mud's got another fantastic deal for you, introducing the Choice Pack of Dread Through the Ages, available for 29,500 Zen. It'd be nice at 2,000, and the best part, it's 50% off starting May 2nd through May 16th. Take your pick from a selection that'll make your fleet rivals green with envy. 23rd, 26th, or 32nd century dreadnoughts and more. Whether you're into classic models or cutting-edge designs, there's something for every captain. But hold on to your hats, because that's not all. For those who want it all in one fell swoop, Harcourt Fenton Mud is introducing the Mud's Mega Pack of Dread Through the Ages bundle for 60,000 Zen. The Ultimate Bundle includes all 8 items, saving you the hassle of choosing. Just like its smaller counterpart, it's also 50% off until May 16th. Now, Uncle Harry knows you might have some questions, so here's the lowdown. Both packs come with cross-faction flying, ships are unlocked for your entire account, and you can even choose multiples of the same non-ship item. So whether you're a seasoned veteran or a fresh recruit, don't miss out on this opportunity to expand your fleet and dominate the stars.
Nice. Are you guys buying anything out of that Muds bundle then?
I bought it on PC. I'm not going to buy it on console because I have these ships generally on the characters I want them already. So I don't think I need to get it there.
Yeah, how about you, Turcotte?
I really want to, but this is definitely not my next big purchase on Xbox. So I'm still just going to be grinding and letting this one pass. But it is out of all the Muds bundles, this is a really interesting one. And I'm glad it's here on Xbox. Eventually, one day, right? I'm looking at it, like Wayne in Wayne's World looks at that guitar.
I got $5,000. I got $5,000.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Turcotte, I don't know if you know this, but when I got it on PC, I opened up a universe class and I dubbed it the USS Winters. So that is maybe the flagship ship for my character now.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty funny. I'm sure Winters appreciated the honor.
He does.
Mm-hmm.
That is cool. I was showing off to my family a ship I just built. It's
nice.
Yeah, I was like, look at this. I've worked so hard on this, guys. I've got all these special traits. I'm explaining it to like a bunch of people. One kid in the room's excited. But they see that I named it after my oldest boy, and that made him really happy. He's like, "Oh, you made your best ship after me?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's right."
So
Oh,
all the
that's
other
nice.
adults in the room were just smiling and nodding and pretending they understood what the heck you were talking about.
Yeah, my wife, she's like, "Yeah, I kind of get it." You know.
Aw, A for effort.
Yeah,
Um,
he's sweet to me about it.
nice. Well, I guess we could announce the winner of our TR-116B sniper rifle. And give me 1 second. Okay. All right. We have a winner. The winner is Memeth. Congratulations. Please
Congrats.
whisper us or contact us to let us know your in-game @handle so Winters can send you that tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. Very soon. TM. Well done. Okay. Well, I think there again is other things happening on console. Man, console, you guys got all the things happening this week. We have not so many things.
Yeah, they're finally giving us a bunch of stuff. Yeah, the other thing that we're getting that's really cool is it's time to deck out our ship. Star Trek Alliance making it easier to get your hands on some of the vanity shields for a limited time. So it's that sale that comes around every once in a while. But now it's 10 vanity shields that had previously only been available in lockboxes will be appearing in the Dilithium store for a limited time. These shields will be a per character purchase for 280,000 dilithium, and during the time these shields are available, all the ships in the dilithium store will also be 20% off. You get to grab the following vanity shields from them from there until April 29th at 3 p.m. And this is on Xbox and PlayStation for any PlayStation captains. But the ones we have are the Zenkethi Vanity Shield, the Discovery Vanity Shield, the Ferengi, the Herc, the Emperors, Section 31, the Kelvin Divergence, the Borg, the Baul, and the Zatvash Vanity Shields. So you get those, you stick them on, and then you can fly the colors you choose, captains. Although most of you will probably just choose the black. Admiral Cash will be proud. And of course, this price changes based on if you're in one of Priority One's amazing armadas that has it for cheaper.
Okay. What's your go-to vanity shield then out of all of those?
They called me out. It's the Baul.
Yeah. What about you, Turcotte? You got a go-to?
Yeah, out of all of these ones, I definitely do like the Baul, but for me, it's always the medical. I love the white and red that came out.
See, sometimes, when they have that yellow on there too, it's too McDonald's-y for me, but
I never thought of that.
sometimes that medical shield looks really cool on a ship, and it kind of just depends on the ship. But of these available in that pack, yeah, I will go with the Baul or the Section 31 one, but that Zatvash one is not bad either. So, it just depends.
So Nova took that medical shield and put it on the Gorn Hunter, and the center part of that looks like a heart.
No,
it's pretty cool.
Way. I gotta
Yeah,
see
it is
that.
awesome.
Yeah, I gotta see that, Nova. If you're still in the audience, yeah, I want to see what that looks like. That sounds amazing. Plus that Gorn Hunter ship, I just love it. Yeah, what about everybody? Oh, Sphinx, you like the Emperor shield. Anybody else? What's your go-to vanity shield when these, sales come around and you can pick more up? Yeah, Baul, right? Winters? I have the Baul shield on my Shrike, and that thing looks so mean. It is awesome. Yeah.
I bet. That would look cool.
Oh, yeah. Cubed is saying the pink vanity shield. That one, too, the breast cancer awareness one, I use that probably the most, but out of, if you have to buy them for dilithium, I will probably be buying the Baul one.
I like that pink one on Jem'Hadar ships.
Oh, me too. Those look so good. And they also look good on scimitars.
I
yeah.
haven't tried that.
We had Teacher Guy, you gifted a sub to Jesse. Thank you so much. And Andy Akins followed the channel, and Sam34, thank you for subscribing. That's amazing. Oh, Baron von Zolo, those Riemann shields. Those are the ones that make your ship look like chrome. They are so cool. I love those shields. Those are awesome. So on your Romulan ships, yeah, if you have those Riemann shields, they're super shiny. It is very cool. Anyway, I could talk about ship outfits too for a long time, but yeah, vanity shields, get you some of those because those are amazing, and you know they don't have them available all the time. But yeah, all right, let's move on. Or we could start another giveaway, or we could do a patrol maybe if you want to break up the news. What do you guys think?
We could do a patrol.
Yeah, let's just beam up and go run over to Japori and run over there. But if you guys want to team up, just X up in game chat and we can form some teams to run this patrol. I'm on Fed. I think most people here might be on Fed, but you don't have to be.
I think I'm on Klingon, so if you want to K up, I can do a Klingon team.
Excellent. Whoops.
I have to run and grab a monitor.
Oh no!
So
Add
yeah,
the monitor.
Yeah, tonight, it's my computer has up here. My monitor has died in my comic room. That's what I call it. It's where I keep all my junk, surrounded by all sorts of nerdy things. But the TV that I keep in this room, it's just so dim you can't see anything. So continuing the streak of nothing ever going wrong on episodes hosted by Kat. I just am not playing the game. But I can fix this. I'll be right back.
No worries. Well, we're going to run Japori. So actually what you do for Japori is beam up to your ship and leave the sector space. Oh, look, I have the breast cancer awareness vanity shield on this ship, which is my Romulan tactical warbird. But if you open your map, you can see over here there's Japori over by the flotilla. We're gonna go there. Maybe. Oh yeah.
I almost had us go to the flotilla this week, but I think the instances there only go up to 10. I'm not 100% certain, but that was the most I ever saw in an instance.
I think you're right. Okay, so yeah, and I'm sure most of you guys know about these patrols you can do. So, when you have your endeavors where you need to do space resource collection, I always come to Japori because you have 3 things you can collect here. So even if it's your hard one, you can run Japori twice and get all 6. Yeah. Let's see.
I am in the system. I'm just going to wait for my team to arrive.
My team is full. Oh no, I lost someone on my team. Okay. Who did I lose? Nope. Baron von Zolo. Nope. Okay, well, I think somebody may have left.
And the ship I'm on is it's not put together whatsoever.
Well, anywho, I guess team that I do have, let's go do this. So again, yeah, if you, need to do for your endeavors, you see there's 3 things you can collect from this patrol. So this is a good one to know about. And you go after, who are these? Ryans? Or no, Gorn? I'm not sure who these are. Maybe Gorn. Nausicaan? Well, anyway, these guys.
Use guys.
Andy, I'm sorry. I didn't think there was necessarily a level requirement for this patrol, but it might be 50 if you're not there yet. I did finish leveling my new Erica attendee character. She's now 65. So that's exciting.
This Romulan flies the Hapax Warbird, the T6
Nice.
version, but that ship is so pretty to me. I'd love to see that on TV.
Your Hapax Warbird?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those are pretty nice looking.
All right, I'm hooking up my monitor. Recount everything that you guys talked about to me.
Oh, we're just still doing this patrol.
Well,
That's about it.
I've been thinking about the people you said you had over and that you showed them the Star Trek stuff. So I think on tomorrow they'll be at work. And they said, "What'd you guys do this weekend?" Well, we went over to Turcotte's house and he showed us some Star Trek stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, it's all like, look, this is booked ship, and you can see inside of it because the Xbox lets you zoom in more now. It's great.
I think we were saying we wish you could see Grudge, you know, in the ship, or there was something like you could see Grudge, maybe. I can't
Yeah, walking
remember.
around. Yeah,
Something like that.
I'm surprised Grudge hasn't become like a pet or something, or has Grudge.
No, not yet, though. That would be awesome.
Should be a battle pet.
Exactly, like a Moopsie. Okay, so yeah, we can go back
Moopsie's
to New
coming, man.
Romulus. I hope so. Moopsie is awesome. I mean, I know we're all still sad about the news about Lower Decks, looking for a new buyer, distributor. I read though that somehow the potential merger with Skydance is back on and that they're still in talks. So that's pretty interesting.
So what does Skydance produce? Is that the guy
Uh,
who used to produce Walking Dead?
I don't remember if that's the same production company. I don't think so. Oh, Skydance co-produced all the Kelvin timeline movies. It's one of those JJ adjacent production companies, but not JJ Abrams. I can't remember the guy's name. But anywho, yeah. Thank you, Fabadook. Well, anyway, where were we? Oh, actually, we could start another giveaway while we're waiting for Turcotte to get
We haven't beaten the first wave of Noskins yet.
What? Okay, well, continue, and I will get to the giveaway.
Ooh, what is it?
It is a bonus pool collection pack, which is a very cool pack of, you know, like Fleet Mark bonus pools and like R&D XP bonus pools. Very cool stuff. So for your chance to win that pack, please type the word Raptor into chat. Oh, Matt Black, you guys are on Elite? I don't think we were. Let me see. Elite is hard. Is that what's happening, Lance? You're on Elite?
Whoops. It's still on Elite from when I leveled him up.
Well, well, well.
We may have to fail.
Oh,
because this is not an Elite level ship.
Everyone's like, why am I dying a million times?
All right. We can bail, guys. We'll go. That's fine. All right. Okay, so I guess I could talk about the next item for console.
Sure.
So hold on to your seats, spacefarers. Brace yourselves for the ultimate showdown as the galaxy plunges into red alert from May 2nd to May 16th on Xbox and PlayStation. Prepare to face the Borg, Ilachi, Tholian, Senkethi, and Nikul in a relentless onslaught. Plus, enjoy daily bonus rewards, including the ultimate tech upgrade, specialization points, and experimental ship upgrade tokens. Don't miss out on defending the galaxy and earning fantastic rewards. Level 50 or higher, Captain. It's time to answer the call to Red Alert. Yeah, it's the big one for us, finally. It gives you the experimental ship token. Oh, no, it doesn't. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
those are awesome. I love those red alerts because you can do, the Borg one or the Tholian one in like a minute.
Yeah, well, like when you have a bunch of characters, that's such a great thing for getting different reputation marks up really fast on your various characters and getting all of those going. So yeah, the red alert, I'm gonna be taking advantage of this. I am always, yeah, just try to run that like a bunch of times on a bunch of different characters to help grind out dilithium.
Yeah, absolutely. Lance, what's your go-to red alert?
Gotta be the Borg, just because the other ones seem to take longer, so that one just ends pretty quickly.
I'm like, does anyone do the not cool or other ones that I don't even know what the other ones are besides that one? Maybe Zenketh. Is there a Zenkethi one?
Yep, that's the one that still has the fail condition that they may fix sometime or another in the future, next week and next year sometime.
Right, Phil Monk. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we all are always agreed that no one runs any other red alerts besides the two, because yeah, the other ones are not as good. A rumor someone did Zenkethi one time, but never did it again. um. All right. Well, let's see. Yeah, but you do get it's so easy to do those red alerts, and then you do get a cool, experimental ship upgrade token, and you always can use those.
Yeah, and those experimental upgrade tokens are just worth so much now. There's
Are
like,
they? How much do they go for on console?
oh, I'm not sure. I'd have to look at the market for what they're going, but I was just meaning in the sense of they're just, I have so many ships and I want to rank up everything.
Oh yeah,
So I'm just constantly trying to get more of those.
yeah.
Hence, yeah, why I've started opening Phoenix prize packs because now Xbox, has the system too where we can get upgrade tokens for our ships. So yeah, that's the chase now is trying to upgrade the whole fleet.
Nice. Yeah, Lance, do you like to always upgrade your new ships, or do you wait to figure out which ship you might fly the most on a character before you upgrade?
Uh, I usually wait till it's convenient, until I'm working on something. I'm like, oh no, I need an extra spot. I'll upgrade this one if I haven't done it already.
That's kind of how I roll. I'm like, oh, I could do that right now.
But on my free-to-play account, I have three. I have a free-to-play Xbox, an Xbox Lifetime, and a PC Lifetime. But the free-to-play Xbox one, I always get them on those because all the event ships, I always upgrade those, so each character has access to powerful ships.
Oh, nice. Well, that's pretty smart. Uh, N7 Angels Sam 34 says upgrades are 70 million on Xbox. That is not cheap.
I know the T5U upgrades; those are probably about 30 to 40 million right now.
Nice. Well, oh man, we didn't even mention, but I know upcoming, and I know we'll talk about it when they come out, but I am very excited about the T6 Dyson ships that are coming out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So excited. 41 mil is what that is. Yeah, that's not a terrible price for those. If you're flying a T5 that you want to upgrade. But anywho, Turcot.
You can find some.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say, yeah, I do have the next item of news, and also there's still some pretty fun T5 ships that you can get to. You can do some pretty serious rank ups. You just aren't gonna have the specialty seating ever. So that you just can't compensate for. But there's some really interesting ships you can still do fun things to the T5.
Yeah.
I have a really nice T5 ship that I've upgraded like as far as I could just because like I was trying to see how powerful I could make a T5 ship, and it was pretty awesome.
Which one was it?
And I'm pulling it up right now exactly which ship it was.
Lance, you have a favorite T5 ship?
Well, probably the Decora since I don't have a Marauder. But
Oh, yeah,
that would
that's
be my
good.
I think my one on PC is a T5X2.
Nice. Well, like I just mentioned, the Dyson T5 ships were my favorites, but I mean, I did love the Temporal Science vessels T5 before they came out with the T6s. I feel like I had a lot of T5 ships, like the Galore and Keldon T5 versions.
Yeah,
Um,
and there's like the only what are their names? The Kazon ship
oh,
is one of the only
yeah.
T5. I don't think they have a T6 version of that.
And that
Could be wrong.
Nihydran, yeah, the Nihydran destroyer. I love that ship.
The
That ship is
not the
cool.
APU cruiser is the other one. That's that one that looks like the everlasting gobstopper from Willy Wonka.
Oh
And then
yeah.
yeah, and then there's the one that looks like the Goa'uld ship. I can't remember which one that one is. It's somebody will come up with the name of it for me.
We have T5 Vesta, the Vulcan Dakir.
The
Yeah, the
Dakir, yeah.
Decora. Oh yeah, Winters we just said APU cruiser. Um
Does that new T6 Vulcan ship though? Does that also come with the Dakir skin, or those set? Or does it not?
uh I don't know cuz I already have a Dakir and I also have that oh, what is it called? Well, anywho, the other Vulcan ship. It's I can't remember if you get that skin unlocked or not. I don't think so. Oh, okay. We are confirmed it does not. Yeah, that other Vulcan ship, the T6, is huge compared to the Dakir. Um, Gosh, I
Oh,
have one. Now I can't think
Lucar.
of the name of it. Somebody
There's
put that in chat.
the Lucari Nikam scout ship is the other one. The disc. I think
Yes.
I turned that one into an all turret build.
Oh,
That was fun.
nice.
And the one that I couldn't think of that I call it the Goa'uld ship is the Sphere Builder, Erebus
Oh,
Destroyer.
the one that looks like an eyeball?
Is it that one? Oh no, hold on. Let me go back and look.
That eyeball one might be the T6. Baron von Zillow says his Malon ship is called Gassy Freddy Blasty. Nice. That seems
I,
appropriate.
I wish they would make those mirror universe ships though T5s.
Which Mirror Universe ships? You mean T6s?
The ones you can get out of the Infinity Box too. You can either get those non-aligned ships, or you can get like the mirror warbirds like we give out during Mirror Month.
Yeah, yeah. Those are T5s.
They don't think you can upgrade them though to T5Us.
Oh, you're right. I don't. Yeah, I think those
Oh,
are
I don't know.
non-upgradable. Actually, let me see if I have one on this character. I do not, or I would open it. Too
The
bad.
ship that I've been experimenting on, my T5, is the Multi-Mission Surveillance Explorer, is a T5XU. And I've just put so much into the ship. And it's great.
Nice.
This is my slumming ship.
Yeah, chat is right. The APU cruiser, the one I called the Everlasting Gobstopper, that also does look like a Goa'uld ship. That's that one. It's not the Erebus Destroyer.
Yeah, those look like eyeballs. Anywho. Yeah, so
Yeah, I
T5
can,
ships. They're not totally useless.
And I think on my console character, my T5 Vesta is still my Tour of the Galaxy ship.
Voidhawk, we're at New Romulus on PC, instance number 3 at the deck area. If you go behind, past the bank and exchange around, there's that. I don't know, the veranda out here, overlooking the nice bay area with the mountains. I still wish we could go down to the Riemann City. They should have really built this map out. Some more.
You can't see it from here. I think you can only see it from the staging area. I went over here to look for it. I don't see it.
Oh.
Where is it? Or is it on the other side, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. No, maybe. Oh, because we're on the back of the building. Maybe it's on the other side. Well, anyway, here we are in the Romulus command on the deck, veranda, whatever this place is. Mezzanine.
Oh, look over here by me. It's got Lieutenant Dan. He ain't got no legs.
You ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah, Patrick Stew, you ain't got no legs.
That's Professor X, isn't it? Yeah.
Nice. Well, all right. Moving on, Turcotte. What else is happening with console?
Yeah, we got a lot of news, like we were saying. From Mud's Market, he says, "Greetings, everyone. Step right up to explore the latest additions at Mud's Market on Xbox and PlayStation. Discover the holographic Janeway Bridge Officer, the versatile Kumarki Visionary Ground Set, and the formidable Terran Somerville. But that's not all. From now until April 29th, 3 p.m. Eastern, enjoy a whopping 50% off the entire Mud store, excluding bundles. Don't miss out on these exciting offers. We'll see you there." And of course, that is that's not right. It's 75% off, actually, not 50% off. The sale is better, actually, than that typo.
Okay, now
Nice.
Lieutenant Dan ain't got no arms.
Oh. Ain't got no arms, Lieutenant Dan.
Sorry, it's very distracting for me.
Oh, they're 32nd century hands and legs. Nice, teacher guy.
Yeah, I got a guy that I keep. My main tune has a holographic right hand.
Oh, nice.
I think it looks cool.
Um,
Yeah, actually, I heard that you had made a Saru, or at least a Kelpian, and I had meant to message you. I need to hear like how you did it.
Who, me?
So, yeah, sometime off of it, someone
Oh,
had said,
no.
like I was saying, I
I
wanted to
never-
make one.
I never made a Kelpian, though I did see a really good Kelpian. I don't know who that was, though. I know somebody in the Armada has a good Kelpian.
I've made a
Message
Suliban.
me. A Suliban? Yeah, I made recently. My newest character was the daughter that Trip Tucker gave birth to in Enterprise, was my theory, with that random alien. So,
Yeah, Winters, I helped you with yours. I didn't make one of my own. A Saru? No, I didn't. If I did, I don't recall.
well, that's my character.
I-
I'm going to try to make it through.
I know. I feel like I helped someone with theirs, but I don't have one of my own. I have a Woshikan. Okay, I could be drunk again. I still don't have a Kelpian.
I do like taking smaller characters, more one episode characters, and expanding on them. Like I have an OG who was the young girl on when they went to Mintakan 3 and saw those proto Vulcans and their duck blind was exposed.
Yeah.
I also made a Jeremy Astor who Worf made his brother and then completely forgot about forever after that. When his mother died, Marla.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Jeremy?
Yeah, Worf has a problem like abandoning his family for a long time. It's weird.
Yeah. Shadow
Worf is a
Ripper
very
had
busy person.
Shadow Ripper had asked the question about the Reman outfits. Yes, teacher guy is correct. You can only put those awesome Reman outfits on Remans, which is unfortunate because they look real cool. But if you have a Reman, yeah, you can definitely deck them out in that. You could do it on a bridge officer. If you have a Reman bridge officer, they can wear it. Just saying. So you don't waste the whole purchase.
Actually, this character I'm on now is the grandson of the Tau that was the sub commander on the Enterprise Incident TOS episode. So
nice.
I kind of made a backstory for him. I don't think I've put it into the bio for this character, but I do have one.
I don't have one from this. I just wanted to make a Romulan. So, yeah, that's what she is in the Romulan Republic fleet, which we'll talk about in a minute. Oh
Most of
yeah,
my characters. Oh,
go
I was
ahead.
just saying, most of my characters are just my name, Turcot, but with the like apostrophe somewhere weird. The Klingons, Turcot. My regular guy's Turcot. When I'm a Romulan or a Vulcan, it's just another, T and then, Urcot. So it's just that over and over again. So I'm starting to branch out with, better characters now.
Nice.
You're gonna have to start using your first and middle names.
Okay, well then, I think we have one last bit of news.
Yeah, this one was kind of late breaking. So the Demon Slayer event has been announced for PC. The Iconian War was the most devastating event in the history of all four quadrants of the galaxy. An ancient, highly advanced race, long thought extinct, rose from hiding and made war upon the universe. The only bright spot of the hard-fought victory was its ability to bring the universe together. It is likely that, without the Iconian War, we wouldn't have the Khitomer Alliance today. With that in mind, Star Trek Online is giving captains on PC a chance to return to this war and experience it again, or for the first time, from May 2nd through May 23rd. The Demon Slayer event will be the next part of the current event campaign, which will include the following 3 task force operations: Herald Sphere, Gateway to Grethor, and Brotherhood of the Sword. Upon completing 14 days of progress in the Demon Slayer event, players will receive the following alongside 3 featured TFO reward boxes and a 20,000 dilithium box. So you will get the Herald Defiler Mace. It's a massive energy-infused weapon that has been seen wielded by the Herald Defilers. The weight and power of the weapon requires using it with 2 hands. Melee critical hits with this weapon deal an additional anti-proton damage with each hit and have a nice chance of pulling other nearby foes closer to you. There is a brief cooldown on this effect. You will also get some space weapons out of this. The Omnidirectional Herald Anti-Proton Beam Array and the Wide Arc Herald Anti-Proton Dual Heavy Cannons. The Omnidirectional Anti-Proton Beam Array offers a 360-degree firing arc, in addition to being able to utilize the standard functions of beam array weapons. The weapon will share an equip limit with other crafted and weapon pack omnidirectional beams. The Wide Arc Anti-Proton Dual Heavy Cannons offer a wider 90-degree firing arc, in addition to being able to utilize the standard functions of dual heavy cannon weapons. Only one Wide Arc Dual Ray Heavy... Yeah, I totally getting my words mixed up here. Only
Wide
one Wide
R?
Arc... Wide R. Wide R is something new, right? Only
Yes.
Wide Arc Dual Heavy Cannon may be equipped at a time. You can still get bonus rewards after claiming the grand prize. You're going to unlock the option of earning additional dilithium ore each day that you continue participating in content associated with this event. Each day you earn the daily progress, you'll be automatically granted a bundle of dilithium ore. There will have a Zen buyout option. I'm not going to go into the event campaign. I think we're all pretty familiar with what you get out of that. I will say that I did see some online creators, content creators, talking about how if you want to do this without buying out any of the events, you need to, if you haven't started yet, you need to start with this next event and complete it every day to make sure that you have enough progress to complete the event campaign this year without spending any Zen to buy it out.
Oh, wow. That's good to know. So this is your last chance to get the event, which is giving you all the things this year, which is very exciting.
Yeah, I am really looking to that, like the big score one day.
Did
I
they
don't even know what I'm
say
going to do.
did they say why they wanted to do like a Herald anti-proton flag? That seems kind of out of nowhere.
No, I assume it just, I mean, it sounds pretty cool. The Demon Slayer event.
Sure,
Like,
sure.
who doesn't want to slay demons, except
I
for
mean,
demons?
you would have thought that'd have been like Fakiri or whatever.
I can already tell you they'll all probably be doing Brotherhood of the Sword for this one.
Oh, that's my favorite ground TFO anyway.
Yeah, it's a good one too. I enjoy it.
All right. Well, yeah. So that's. Did they say when that was starting? Next week?
May 2nd.
Okay. Which is right around the corner, which is so crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy. And for Xbox, we're probably looking at August before we get that, though.
All right. Well, let's announce the winner of our bonus pool collection pack. Give me 1 second before we start going into Armada news and Okay. Winner is Voidhawk at EDI. Congratulations. Please message us with your in-game @ because we will send you those things. And I say we, I mean Winters. We'll send you those things probably tomorrow. Yeah, congratulations.
Congrats.
Well done. All right. So for some Armada news, although I will say that ground weapon from that event sounds pretty interesting. I wonder if it would rival like your Sax cannon or that Boolean cannon. I don't know.
Phil Monk said that Herald weapons were never in the lockboxes as they came before wide beams and Omni sets. So maybe this is the first chance to get the Herald weapons like that.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I know they had one of those ground weapons that somebody has standing here in the Lobby store. But it's certainly not those weapons that those defilers use. But anyway, yeah, I'm pretty interested in that. That sounds awesome. I will run Brotherhood of the Sword every day to get that set.
Yeah, more giant staffs are always cool too.
Right?
I'm not going to touch that.
Anyway, on to Armada news.
Fans, we are enlightened here. This is a Star Trek podcast.
This is a family. This is a family show. I'm not going to talk about the comment you just made whatsoever.
Anyway, moving on. If you didn't know, or if this is your first time watching the show, welcome. Oh man, did we have another follower? Designated Jeff. Thank you so much. Well, if you didn't know, we have all kinds of things that we get up to in Priority 1 Armada. On Mondays, you can watch our YouTube channel and join Sarah and James with the latest episode of Trekking Out the News, where they bring you all the latest Star Trek universe news and headlines. Then on, is it this Monday? Listen, James sometimes, he does Accolade Hunter on Mondays or Tuesdays, but I believe it's back to Mondays now. But I will say you can go into your fleet tab under events and you can see when all of these things happen. Tuesday this week is when Accolade Hunter says it's going to happen, but oh, it is back to Monday. Okay, well, I stand corrected. We need to update those events. But Mondays, then join James to find accolades in game, which is always very fun if you are a completionist like most of us. You can run missions and, yeah, like I said, get accolades. What else do we do? Thursdays, I'm like Monday, Tuesday. Thursdays we run TFOs as an Armada in TFO Thursday, where it takes about an hour or so, though sometimes you can talk us into, continuing to run those after the hour is up. But it is a good time because even if you do the really, really sucky TFOs, not naming any names, you know who you are. You have your Armada members there to help you suffer along and probably get it done way faster than you would normally. So yeah, join us on Thursdays to run TFOs. Like I said, check your events tab in the fleet window. That will tell you in what, depending on what time zone you're in, what time that event happens. listen, Nova, I wasn't naming names of those TFOs. They know who they are. All right. On to actual Armada news. Priority 1 Deca Fleet, it has its final Tier 5 upgrade for the Starbase on cooldown right now. Wow, that's amazing. I think there's 5 days left. That is amazing, Deca Fleet. I mean, I feel like we just brought that fleet online not too long ago, and now we're at Tier 5 upgrades. Well done, everybody. In addition to that, the Ferengi Alliance fleet has its Tier 5 upgrade for the Industrial Fabricator on cooldown. So I'll talk about specialist fleets in a minute, but yeah, you know, it's never been a better time to join the Ferengi Alliance, and if you don't have a Ferengi, this is the best time to make one. You know, hashtag play a Ferengi. Let's see. The Romulan Republic fleet, since we're here on New Romulus, let's take a look at the Romulan Republic fleet. We are working towards Tier 5 Starbase and Colony Worlds. We're getting pretty close. Look at that. We're at Tier 4 and at like a little over a half for the Starbase, and then the Colony, yeah, working right along. So man, you guys, this is amazing. So much work has been put in on these. So yeah, great job. That is the Romulan Republic fleet. Same for the Tal Shiar fleet on the KDF side, though they have upgrades for the Spire and Embassy currently online. The Spire upgrade is very close to being filled. It's at 92%. And then the Embassy upgrade needs, you know, all kinds of stuff. EC, dilithium, marks. So all kinds of opportunities if you have a KDF Romulan to get those fleet credits. And if you're interested in joining any of those specialist fleets that I just talked about, you can submit your application on the Priority 1 Armada website. All you have to do is be a captain in one of our primary fleets, but the specialist fleets give you 25% reduced requirements for all promotions, and you get instant access to the fleet store, so you can go get your vulnerability locators or, you know, all the outfits that you need immediately when you join that fleet, which is very cool. All right. More stuff to talk about. I know y'all are probably sick of hearing me talk about it, but we have a variety of social media accounts that you can follow. So we are at P1 Armada on TikTok and Twitter. P1, like the numeral 1, Armada. But we are still trying to boost our Twitter followers, so we run a monthly giveaway where you get a chance to earn 10 lockbox master keys, a T6X token, and 1 fleet ship module. So all you have to do is retweet, comment, you know, like all of the promotional tweets that we post once a month, and yeah, you're entered to win. So follow us on Twitter and all the social medias, really, and in that way you'll know when we're doing another show like this one. Okay, I think I set this up before the show, so hopefully this will work. But speaking of specialist fleets, we have a new thing going, and we've been talking about our Ferengi fleet. But if you have a character in the Ferengi fleet and you earn the rank of Liquidator, we will send you, I mean, you get a variety of cool rewards for getting to that rank, but we are now doing a challenge coin, and I have it right here to show you. Here's the front. How cool is that, y'all? So yeah, once you get to the rank of Liquidator, we will send you this challenge coin for free. And it is really, I'm just saying, it's really cool. It's heavy. It's very detailed. Man, the planet on that coin on the front is so detailed. Lance or Turcotte, do you guys have one of these?
Yes,
I
I
have
do.
mine right here.
Nice.
I've got mine at my desk at work.
Very nice. Well, I know we talk about the quality of these coins, but it's like a solid, very heavy coin.
The stand that comes with it's pretty awesome too, because it kind of looks like the coin is just floating there, and you
Yeah.
can view both sides of it.
Yeah, so actually the stand in this photo is not the stand it is sent with. It is a different stand, which again makes it look like it's hovering mid-air, and it's very cool. All right, along with that, we have another thing that we have for sale on the website, which is our Priority 1 Armada Com badge, which is the coolest thing ever. Which is again, a very sturdy design that will not fall off whatever you decide to pin it to. I wore it on a t-shirt. I wore it on my hoodie. I wore it on a sweater, and it didn't, ruin the fabric or anything when I wore it at Star Trek San Francisco, and people commented on it, and it was the coolest com badge that I saw that day. So, yeah, very nice.
Yeah, I love mine. It's here on my uniform I have.
Nice. Hey, Jason Smith. How are you? Thanks for joining us. Okay. Now we're done peddling our wares, but man, they're just so cool. I do like to show pictures of those because they're really, really cool stuff that you can get for being a part of the community. Let's see, upcoming things that we want to talk about. We have so much stuff planned because you guys know the month of June is our anniversary, and we have all kinds of celebrations, and every weekend there's an event happening. Probably, I can't say for sure, but they might be a costume contest. So if you have any ideas of what you might want to do for a costume contest, message us. I feel like we've done all of the things over the years for costume contests. But yeah, so the anniversary that's coming up, we will release more information as we plan it, but that's always an exciting time. I don't know. What else are you guys looking forward to?
You can't have too many. You can't have too many costume contests, Kat.
I agree. I'm just saying, a theme that people will want to do is the issue.
That's a good idea. We got to figure out a theme too, Turcotte, for console. Oh, Winters says Lorca theme.
Oh man, that'd be awesome. I think we did that once. It was sharp dressed man. It didn't have to be shirtless though. That's always a plus.
What about a fireman contest?
Oh my god.
Fireman costume contest.
Yeah, let's do that.
Was Prime Universe Lorca ever confirmed dead?
We never saw the body, so I say no.
Yeah, fingers crossed over here too.
Yeah, so that's the thing with costume contests, because you can't be too specific, because although that one time we did favorite holodeck episode, we had some really good submissions in that, but I feel like sometimes if it's too broad, it's too hard to decide what to pick. So, but then you can't. Oh, best Jeffrey Combs character. Oh man.
It's pretty ingenious.
That actually is a pretty awesome idea there, teacher guy. We might have to, maybe we can, work on that. Anyway, so upcoming events. We're always open to ideas. If you have an event that you've always thought you might want to do in game, let us know, because we're, always like to hear new ideas.
Oh, I love the hide and seek games too.
I do too. Those are fun because sometimes the clues where's Winters, the clues are hard and can be deceiving, where you think you're supposed to be at one place and it's totally a different place.
I think I did it one year, and Turcotte gave before I was on senior staff, and Turcotte gave one clue, and I went right to where he was. It was over
Oh,
in like 5. You remember that, Turcotte? I think it was Nimbus.
Yeah,
oh, because
like
your clue was pretty uh
yeah,
easy.
it was. I think it was, yeah, it was one of the first years, and the the finding, like Winters, the find Turca in my case is, very daunting. And I asked Winters what he did, and he gave me, a great template to go by, and I made my, I've had it go both ways, where people found me immediately. One time, everyone just kept walking past me, and traditionally,
Huh.
almost every single time, I'm I'm always just at a bar in the game somewhere. That's traditionally where I try to go. But yeah, I've been found quickly most years. Like normally, find Turcotte's a disaster.
That is too funny. I mean, I took Winters. Yeah, I mean, it's always some people. Again, you can either guess it right away and you know it where it is, or you're like kind of thought you knew where it was, and then you're like not even in the right quadrant. So it's not easy. Um, all right. Well, before we wrap up the round table, best TNG costumes. So like best TNG, like from any of the TNG, or would you include Picard in that? See, this is where it gets, a little like what are your limits there, Dwayne? And is it can be any episode, like any character from any TNG episode, including Picard? And can you use holographic bridge officers in that? See, I would tend to say no, if you were, doing your captain and ground crew. TNG movies. Oh, now there's an idea. There's still enough to choose from, but also it's narrow enough you can focus. All
Yeah,
right.
he said season 1 to season 7, but I was thinking what
Baron
Baron Bonzolo was saying, just season 1.
Oh my god, if someone could do Armis.
I have an Antikin though, which is like the dog ones when they were in
Oh,
the episode
really?
with the Soleil, the reptiles. They were
Yes,
like
I
5.
remember that.
Yeah, I do have an Antikin. It looks pretty good.
What were those aliens in that where there were the assassins, and Luoxana Troy was like, oh, they're the assassins, and Worf was like, oh, what handsome creatures. What are
Oh, is that
Antinians?
those fish things that were?
Yeah, yeah. I can't remember. Fish
Yeah,
guys.
Worf's
Yes,
reaction to
thanks,
them was
teacher
wonderful.
guy. Oh, and that's when Pulaski was the doctor. Antedians. Thank you, Nova. I'm actually one of those Antedians was Mick Fleetwood. If you didn't know that, there's some trivia
yes, it
for
was.
you.
There have been a few musicians that have appeared in Star Trek throughout the years.
Absolutely. Iggy Pop is our favorite Vorta next to Jeffrey Combs.
Tom Morello was a crewman on Voyager.
That's right. That's awesome.
Yeah. Wasn't he also on Enterprise? I know Seth MacFarlane was.
Oh, maybe.
I'm not sure. I think
Sure
Jordan's
about that.
King Abdallah was on Voyager before he was king. I think he was still the crown prince.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he was Jordan's king is a Star Trek fan.
I'm not surprised.
I mean, who isn't a Star Trek fan?
I mean, oh, a friend of mine. Oh, this is really funny. A friend of mine messages me the other day, and they're like, "What does this mean?" And they sent me that meme of the girl who's got her sleeve pulled up on her shoulder, and it says, "Check out my new Klingon bird of prey tattoo." And her
I've seen that.
shoulder. Yeah, and he's like, "What is this?" And I'm like, seriously, it's a cloaked ship, crazy. And he's like, you are such a dork. Oh my god.
Of course, you should get one of those with like ultraviolet ink, so then you
That's
shine
true.
a black light on it.
That would be very cool. But anyway, it was just funny because they had no idea what it was.
Oh, hot take too. I love Dr. Pulaski more than Dr. Crusher.
Well, I don't think I love her
More.
more than I do love Pulaski
Yeah.
in her own way, but not more than Beverly.
I just like it how she never had a problem talking smack to Picard or talking back to him, and he just got so uncomfortable and upset that she had the audacity to challenge him.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Yeah, I am a fan of Pulaski, but definitely more of a fan of Crusher.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, again, before we move on to our away mission, we just want to take a minute to thank everyone in the community, especially those who have donated directly on the website or purchased merch or, are on a Patreon page supporting us there. So, again, thank you so much to everyone who does that, because that is what keeps the lights on around here, because those donations go straight into paying for the website, hosting fees, production software for this show, domain name fees, IFTTT services, restreaming software for this show, so I can keep track of all y'all's chats in various platforms in one spot, which is amazing. So thank you so much. And if you would like to make a financial contribution to the community, you can do so. Just go to the website, priority1armada.com. And, if you do donate, we send you a thank you package based on your donation amount. So we're so very appreciative. So again, thank you all so much for donating and coming to hang out with us on Saturdays and, chatting with us. Because we really do appreciate it and enjoy hanging out, in places like New Romulus, where you don't always go to because you have to run around a lot, and it'd be really cool if you could use your floater from Risa so you didn't have to run around so much. But yeah, these are really cool ground maps, the first dozen times you come here.
And now that we've all been given cat powers, it's a little easier to get around.
That's true. And then too, if you have all the transporters unlocked, it's not so bad.
Except for when you forget that you've never been through the cutscene at the New Romulus staging area.
Oh yeah, that is unfortunate that you can't skip that thing.
Yeah, I had one of the fine Turcots at New Romulus, and that was one of the problems. Is I had to give out multiple prizes because a bunch of people are like, "I would have found you first, but I had to watch the cutscene."
Oh yeah, that is funny. Okay, well, for the away mission, I have that we could run around on New Romulus if you guys want to, or we could do TFOs. Entirely let this be audience choice of the night. If you want to go tag epos, we can certainly go do that. Or we can run TFOs, Romulan ones to start. Maybe not all the Romulan ones. We'll see. So, anyone with strong opinions, Turcot, Lance, what do you guys want to do?
I need to do some TFOs with this character. I'm on Klingon though, so I don't know if any of the Klingon people on Klingon Romulans want to do TFOs or run around on New Romulus.
Well, Winters is saying New Romulus TFOs. So, I guess I can't do it on this character, but that's like the vault, though. No one wants to do it. We could do Defend Rio Station. I guess Azure Nebula. Yeah, we could do a couple of these. But then we could do some random TFOs, I guess. Not Bug Hunt Cube. No, none of that. I guess it might could come up on random. All right, well, go ahead and accept in-game, and we'll form some new teams. And we'll start with some Romulan TFOs and go from there. If we want to go get some adorable epos later, we can.
If you want to run Klingon team, put a K up in chat for me.
No one wants to run on Fed except. Okay, well, while y'all are doing that, Turcotte and Lance, talk about yourselves, because apparently I need another drink.
No,
Well, the
no,
good people of Xbox here, they want to go do TFOs as well, so that's what we're doing.
Nova. It says that you're not accepting team invites. So, Turcotte, you got anything exciting in the pipeline at all?
Well, no matter what happens, I have 2 T6 ships to give away on Xbox. So I do have that coming down. We just have to decide, like we said, on some cool events for our anniversary. We got to come up with planning a fun thing like a costume contest or a screenshot contest. It's just about, exactly what Kat was saying, picking the right category, a fun thing for us all to do. And I kind of like the idea of, like the best Combs character. And I was trying to brainstorm, like, can we just do things where it's people who have been multiple characters? Like, you could also be a Major Barrett character. You could also be I'm trying to think of other. Yeah.
I like that. Or I can't remember the actor's name. Susie Plaxton, who played Kalar and an Andorian, and I think a Cardassian, maybe.
She played the female Q on Voyager.
Oh, that's right. I love her.
Or even take a famous character and put them in the wrong, era. That could be fun. Like do a Discovery version of this TOS character.
Oh,
I've got room
that's
for 2 more Klingons if anybody wants to K up in chat.
Yeah, I think my team might be full now, so if anyone else is on Fed, Dillel at D Trucks is where I left off. They need a team invite. Okay, so I'm gonna queue us for. Oh, why can't I join any of these? Oh, Andy, you are too low level still. Oh wait, why are you still showing on the team? Okay, so.
All right, I think. What are you gonna do first? I'm thinking about Vault and Snare.
Oh, Vault. Ew. I was
do you guys
gonna
want-
do.
Are you gonna do Reho Station?
Yeah, I was gonna do Defend Rio Station. Okay, that one.
All right, we'll do that one.
Oh yeah, Matt Black, Vaughn Anderson. I forgot about him. He was at Star Trek San Francisco.
He's been in a ton of Star Trek episodes. He's
Oh,
been
yeah.
a Klingon, a Cardassian, a human.
Wasn't
probably
he a Karema? Karema?
Karema? Might
Yeah.
have been.
Vaughn Anderson. Sorry. Armstrong. Is it Armstrong or Anderson? See, now you guys, I have had
Hey,
drinks, so.
Is
quit messing
Vaughn
me up.
Armstrong a sports player?
I don't know.
So we don't have a Tal Shiar fleet over on Xbox yet, and I was thinking we should make one, but always deny its existence. From now on.
Oh,
it is
wouldn't that-
it is Vaughn Armstrong.
Yeah, Vaughn Armstrong. Wouldn't that be like a Jacques Vache, fleet then?
Oh yeah, that's better.
Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, I did queue us. We are queued for Reho Station, which it just popped for me.
We've got it too.
I don't mind this ground one either. Although the intro is kind of a long timer there.
So I've got a dilemma coming up in June.
What's that?
So the weekend of the 27th is Trek Fest in Riverside. I've talked about it on the show here before, and this year Terry Farrell's going to be there. And really excited about that. I was going to wear my Priority 1 badge. But that is also the weekend the Saturday my work has its annual corporate awards event that we're all pretty much expected to attend.
Oh. That is a dilemma. I would be like, oh, I already had tickets to this other thing.
See, I'm also wondering, is Terry going to bring her husband with her too? Because that would be pretty awesome as well.
That would be awesome. Maybe. All right.
I know he's directed at least one Star Trek episode. I don't know if he's directed more.
I'm not sure. Let's try not to get any spiders on any faces.
But I think they might be there on Friday, and the awards event's on. I just have to recheck the schedule. I haven't since I realized they were on the same day.
Oh, that's such a bummer. Yeah,
Like,
I'd say like Star Trek takes priority over work.
I've been there for like this is my first year. I don't think I'm going up for an award, so I'm like, I'm not going to miss anything technically. But I think it's a cash bar too, so there's that.
What?
Or not a cash bar, but an open bar.
Oh, well, it might be worth it for that. Oh man, spider on the face. God bless it.
Why do I keep flipping into the torchbearer armor? Am I wearing that on this character?
I don't know.
Oh, it's because of the gas from the Ilachi.
Yeah,
Makes you put your invite. Yeah.
Okay. Watch out, spider on the face. Those are no good. Alright, we only have 20 devices. Pick up the pace, people.
What's great is I have Bookship, and it has the wonderful reversal clicky. But if you do one of the TFOs where it changes your ship, like Wolf 359, it's a lot of fun to watch the ship just, turn around like magic.
Oh,
Just
that's
have
cool.
the animation. Yeah. So I watched a Star Trek fan film today from a group of people. I've never watched their films before, called Power 543 Fan Films. And it was Lower Decks themed. And just had them like battling an AI. It was not extraordinarily like amazing, but it was a lot of fun. So you guys check that out on YouTube. I'm gonna see. Looks like they have a whole bunch of content, so I was gonna check that out more.
What's it called?
It was Power 543 Fan Films, but it seemed like it was. What was interesting about it was using a lot of the new lore. There was a lot of stuff from Discovery and Strange New Worlds and Lower Decks. A lot of the new ideas that have come out.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, we were talking before, and we have to talk in broad strokes, but this season of Discovery has been really good.
Yeah.
I've really enjoyed it so far.
I had the issue with, I think it was the third episode that it was just so dark, and I was watching it, I guess, during the daytime, because I couldn't see anything that was happening. The way it was filmed, or maybe it was my TV settings, but I'm like, I guess stuff is happening right now. I have no idea what it is, because it was so dark.
It's like the battle for Winterfell in the last season of Game of Thrones.
Right? You're like, okay, I guess stuff is going on right now. I can't tell you what. Like, I know they went to Trill, but I don't know what happened there because I couldn't see anything.
I think the Game of Thrones thing, though, I remember hearing that might have been a creative thing because they wanted you to feel like the characters, or maybe that was just an excuse that somebody made up for them.
Right, I don't know, but yeah, I got kind of irritated with that episode. But the episode after that, I think, is my favorite episode so far.
The last season irritates me as a whole, just because I think they rushed it.
Maybe, yeah. Feels like it. I mean, and now that it's over, you're like, well, kind of none of this paid off if you weren't going to at least invest in any more seasons.
I mean, all they needed to do was wait until 2047 when George R. R. Martin finishes the last book.
Mm-hmm.
And that's only, 23 years from now.
Have you read the Game of Thrones books?
Mm-hmm.
I've read the 5 that have been out. And I've not read, like, the stuff about, like, Dunk and Egg, those. I've read the main Song of Ice and Fire, the 5 books.
Yeah, that's what
Oh, check out Dunk and Egg. They're really short and really fun. I really like the Dunk and Egg stories.
And they're doing a show too, right? They've cast them?
I think so.
I think so too.
I remember hearing that rumor. I hope so. I like all the Game of Thrones stuff. The last season, because if you guys are all caught up in the book, what's really interesting about the book is that it's like the books show a world that went from very real, hard fiction to a world where, like, when we last left our heroes, we had princesses and like towers and like everything had just like really gotten very storybook, evil queens, and I think that was what was really fun. And the Game of Thrones shows never got there, in my opinion. That it kind of stayed grimy, and I thought that was fun about that series is how fantasy it gets by the time you get to book 5. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what he does with the rest of that eventually, right? It's gonna happen.
Yeah, okay, let's queue for... How about Azure Nebula? That's not all ensnared.
Martin actually taught at Dubuque College, or not Dubuque College, but Clark College in Dubuque, Iowa for a while.
Really?
And I always wondered if maybe he got the idea, and maybe the part of the wall inspiration there. I know Hadrian's Wall is the main inspiration for the wall, but there they have something called the Fenelon elevators. These old elevators that go up the side of a hill, and you can see the whole Mississippi Valley right there. And I always wondered if maybe that kind of inspired the ride in the elevators up the wall. The little lifts they had made.
Oh, that's fun. I know that he was at the very first Star Trek convention. The lore is that he helped manage the door.
It was Hodor.
Huh?
Ah!
Nice. Uh-oh. I'm trapped in a Tholian web, and I've blowed up.
Right. What ship are you flying?
The Haypax, the T6 version, though. I think it's the Kara, technically.
Oh,
Kara
yeah,
Advanced Warbird.
I don't have that one. Let's see.
Oh,
1,
yeah.
3.
There's a new comic book that came out that I have a review coming out on our YouTube channel.
Nice.
But I will spoil that a little bit here to let everyone know, because it's such a funny idea. It's called Sons of Star Trek, and the idea in the comics right now is that Cisco got out of the wormhole and ended up going and battling against a bunch of people who were trying to basically murder what is considered different gods in the Star Trek universe. So it's this Klingon group that was trying to kill gods because that sounded cool to Klingons. Our heroes of the various comics are able to stop it, and it spins off of that where you have Alexander, Nog, and Jake Sisko all on Deep Space Nine again, and they kind of meet up where Alexander has gotten in trouble in this universe for being a part of the aforementioned god-killing Klingon cult. And they all talk about how weird it is where their lives are. Nog in Starfleet, Jake is doing writing, and a Q shows up. They introduce Q Junior or QJ that looks just like a very young John DeLance, and he takes those three to another universe where they're serving on a starship with a Morn that talks. Who else is there? Mariner is a part of this crew. You have Gul Dukat is the captain of this ship, and like a whole bunch of other characters that are really weird to see, including Tuvix, a Tuvix who survived Voyager and has come back and eventually served on this ship with Mariner.
Oh my
But
god.
it is a crazy what if comic, and only the first issues come out. So check that out if you have a comic store near you.
What publisher's putting that out? Is that an IDW thing?
Yeah, that's the part of the big IDW thing they have going on right now. There's
Wow.
2 main comics, and this is a little spin-off of 5 issues.
Wow, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it was really surprising. I saw the idea of it. The cover gives away the idea of it being about Q's son, and that is kind of immediately eye-rolling. But the delivery was great, and the surprise of this crew, which I've given away here to everyone because I think they made this amazing, bizarre group of people in hopes that you would buy their comics. So I'm getting the word out. I'll let you guys know if issue 2 is a lot of fun. But it was great. It's got Mariner calling them Nepo babies. It was a lot of fun.
I'll never forget that episode of DS9 where Worf, he says, our gods are dead. Klingon warriors slew them. They were more trouble than they were worth.
Yeah, that's awesome. But that attitude, caused some problems. You can see in the comics. Or in our review. I've been reviewing a lot of these comics on our YouTube, if you guys want to check that out.
You should
Yeah.
do old school ones and go to like the old DC Marvel Star Trek. I have a ton of the old DC Marvel comics from the 80s.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, me too. You should pick a run, and then me and you both read it, and we'll chat about it. That'd be great content. Let everyone know about these old Trek stories, because the old Trek stories are wild. It's a whole bunch of, writers just desperate. I have to put out Star Trek, issue 37. What do you guys got? And you getting some real, interesting sci-fi.
Wolverine showing up this week. Actually, they did a few years ago. IDW did a crossover between the Green Lantern Corps and Star Trek. I actually liked that.
Yeah, that was good. And, the famous X-Men Star Trek crossover was a lot of fun. The novel and the comic that happened, the part 2.
Was that when it was Paramount Comics? I remember.
Yeah, it was. That's right. I have that issue.
Ever since Star Trek left DC Comics, it was kind of on shaky ground until it ended up at IDW.
All right. I've invited everyone on Xbox. We're about to run another TFO. If you're on Xbox, I think I still have room for one more. Let us know.
Matt Black just made the observation that Mariner, who is a admiral's daughter and a captain's daughter, calling other people Nepo babies is kind of ironic, a little bit.
Yeah,
Or
right.
or hypocritical might be the more appropriate term.
Especially directed at one of the first, the first Ferengi in Starfleet, right?
Right? Like, that's funny though. I hope they release more information. Speaking of Mariner and Tawny Newsome, I hope they release more info on Star Trek Academy. That Tawny Newsome is co-writing with a bunch of other writers, as you do, but that's so exciting.
Yeah, I love that addition to the world of Star Trek. And what I think happened with Lower Decks and kind of even in Strange New Worlds, I think kind of leaned into it was not shying away from the sillier things that happen in the world of Star Trek, but just embracing them as also being cool. Like we can talk about the fact that there's, a planet with just Greek gods as understood by like 20th century Americans. It's,
Right.
a funny idea. It's all, yeah, there's a gangster planet. That just is a thing.
Or
And
you're forced to sing a musical.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Like we can
I
do some
liked
of the more weirder ones.
I actually really liked the musical episode, and I'm not a fan of musicals either.
I agree. I'm not a fan of musicals, but I have seen interviews with the cast, and they did, the Will Wheaton interviewed everybody, so it is cool to like see how excited the cast was to do the musical episode. So I can get behind it because they're excited about it.
Yeah, it's kind of a breakaway from what they normally have to do. So as an actor, it's probably pretty fun.
Yeah,
I,
exactly.
I love musicals. Yeah, I love that episode. Also, I'm being reminded in the chat on Xbox of there was Star Trek versus Planet of the Apes.
What?
Another
Oh my
another
god.
wonderful crossover.
Oh yeah,
I think there was a Doctor Who Star Trek crossover too.
I think Farnsworth's favorite episode is the musical episode.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, hold on. Sorry, Amber Alert. Stop kidnapping kids, people.
Agreed.
Yeah, right.
No, it wasn't. It was a sorry, Amber Alert, not a tornado. Though tornado could still happen at any point. It is storming out, and I live in
Did you,
Texas.
did you see the video of the tornadoes from Nebraska and Iowa on Friday?
No.
I put one up in non-Trek chat of one near Lincoln, Nebraska, and I've got some photos to share of one that was in Iowa, and they just massive and so well defined, like wedge tornadoes.
How big? What was it classified as?
I don't know. I haven't seen the news. It's probably at least an F3
Wow.
because the guy's approaching it on Interstate 80, and he's quite a bit of ways away.
All right, we have 2 minutes left in this Azure Nebula rescue. We have another 5 up here. We're all headed over there. Yeah, what do you guys want to do after this? Minor instabilities? No, Winters, we're not doing that one. That's not a Romulan TFO.
There's no such thing.
What's more Romulan than showing up where Romulans aren't supposed to be?
I'll have to think about that.
Come on, let's go skulk over there.
I do think one of the episodes of Discovery this year had a map in it, and I'm always like a real geek for maps of any kind, and especially Star Trek maps. But I think I saw the Tholian Republic, so obviously maybe it's changed its name at some point. So I think it was the Tholian Assembly. Yeah, if I ever get a map on screen, Discovery, any show, I zoom in to take a look.
So there is, in I believe the very first episode of this season of Discovery, and it might have been it might have just be a 32nd century weapon, but she has a phaser and then just kind of stretches it, and now it is a rifle. And
Dude,
I
Michael
cannot get
Vernon?
it. Yeah, like the whole assault team in the very beginning, they like, I think they see her do it, and then everyone else does it. And I need to go make a little GIF of it. I just cannot find that scene anywhere else. But it was a cool, little thing. And I, of course, am just immediately, while watching these, I'm always like, oh, I want that gun.
Matt Black's saying it's programmable matter.
It was saying, I'm just watching that first episode and watching all the things that they were using. I'm like, oh, that's going to be in a lockbox. That's going to be in a lockbox. That's going to
Alright.
be in game soon.
We just did a random TFO.
So did
Oh,
we.
did I?
I don't think we got our I don't think we got our lockboxes in the one we did.
Did I ever announce the winner of the last giveaway?
Yeah, we had. I don't think we started the third one though, did we?
I don't think so. Oh yeah. I was like, who won that?
Voidhawk won it, right?
Yes, that's right. What do we have here? Days of Doom. Oh man. Ugh. Sorry, team. I should have known better.
Janur Gauntlet.
Oh man.
Yeah,
I hate.
we're doing
this
ground
series.
over here, so everyone else is disappointed too. Don't worry, Kat.
I purposely didn't even want to do it for the Endeavor, but I guess I am now. Okay, well, while we're waiting for this to... Oh, well, I guess it started, but I'll start the last giveaway. For your chance to win 5 Lockbox Master Keys, please type the word STAR into chat. What are we doing over here?
Farnsworth, don't bother to type in star. You never win anything.
Yeah, Farnsworth, you probably wouldn't win. I mean, it's random, so likelihood that you would win is pretty high.
And for the record, I almost had a bad word come out earlier, but I didn't know if your grandson was watching.
Aw, look at you being considerate.
I was, because I think I made the list of naughty speaking people.
Oh, yeah, I heard that.
I don't think I'm on that list.
No, I
hope
don't.
I'm not on that list.
Yeah, Farnsworth confirms I've made the list. Of course, though, during the episode, though, after he told me that, I said, hey, your grandpa's the one that taught me that word.
Dang. Can't skip scene.
This is your doom, Federation! The enemy's closing in. Engineering crews, to your posts. I've got a plan. This is Lieutenant Commander Scott Anderson.
Yeah, it is a bummer that all these Trek shows are ending, but it's also cool that it seems like new things are starting up. So,
Yeah.
I can't see them giving up this animation thing. Like, this just reeks of renaming it so that, you can explain, that you need tax break because it's a new show.
What? Paramount? I don't know if Paramount's struggling because I've heard all sorts of rumors of them merging with these people and that people. Like the Skydance one is the first time I heard this tonight. I've heard Sony is a possibility, and I've heard Time Warner is an option too, and that it might combine with HBO or just Max.
I
Now,
mean,
that's the only one I've heard.
they've been in talks to merge with, to merge with a variety of companies over the past, since they basically unified all the IP back under Paramount from Viacom, when they had the split. But it's not even all of Paramount. It's like the Star Trek portion plus some other stuff. Why can I not drop this warp core?
Well, I would vote for Max if it was going to go with any of them.
Yeah, I don't think Skydance is part of that, but I don't know.
Up to do it. Direct hit.
Well, this is a great era of Trek from my point of view. I just like having the shows come out and then have them backed up in this game. And then I know not everyone is keeping it, paying attention to them, but the comics are often doing a really good job of just kind of living in the middle of these seasons, Enterprise, Strange New Worlds. So it's just been a really good time of all of these things, continuity-wise, kind of matching up, whether it's, my video game, matching up with my comic, matching up with, what I'm seeing on the screen. Or like, you can make the joke about the lockbox, but it is nice seeing whenever we see something really neat coming out of Star Trek recently, knowing that it would be backed up like in our video game in the next couple of months. It's been a really cool period of time. Like, I don't think any other IP is really doing as good of a job backing up like their TV shows with a video game. And Star Trek kind of just fell into it with, this older game. But it's really interesting how well they do it. Like, you don't see, Star Wars doing this or any other IP that I can think of having this kind of brand synergy with things like, we're all positive we'll get Moopsy eventually, for instance. And I'll be upset to see that go away.
I thought SWTOR, I guess whatever they could incorporate into the game, they did Mandalorian stuff and, do the shows, but it's still like, I think for SWTOR is not necessarily so spaceship heavy. So getting the ships that we get definitely is super cool. Uh-oh.
We should do an Old Republic stream some night.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
Yeah, I bet everyone would be really into that.
People probably hate me because I always anytime anyone mentions Star Wars, I say that.
And I always can't help but tell the story of being in that meeting where we were all positive this was going to be a hit.
Up to do it. Direct hit.
Well, I thought it was gonna be hilarious.
I like movies and the entertainment stuff in general because I kind of just grew up in that media age. Like earlier, Kat, when you said the word veranda, the thing that came to mind was the movie Three Amigos. I don't know if you remember that movie, but Chevy Chase's character Dusty Bottom is talking to the girl from Santapolco, and she's like, "We can go for a walk, and you can kiss me on the veranda," and he goes, "Oh, the lips would be fine." And then they're eating, and he's trying to eat from the tortilla, and all the meat falls out of the back, and he goes, "You got anything else besides Mexican food?"
Oh, jeez. I haven't seen that movie in so long.
I mean, I'll remember movies like that forever because it's my brothers and I. We had HBO by accident because they never took the filter. They took the filter and never put the filter on at our tap, so we got HBO for free. And we probably saw a lot of movies we shouldn't have seen at our age, but then we got a VCR and we just recorded every single movie we could. So we would watch things over and over. It's just to this day, we still sit, and half the time we're sitting with each other, we're quoting some movie we used to watch together.
That's awesome.
I think I am going to revisit Three Amigos, though. I remember loving that movie so much. I watched it a bunch as a kid. I wonder if it holds up.
It's a mail plane. How do you know? The little balls.
What's the song? Is it My Little Buttercup?
Yeah.
Not singing the song though. Something like that.
That's gotta be in the public domain. That song is pretty old, isn't it?
No.
I don't, unless it was written for the movie.
Probably. All right.
Kat, would you say that I have a plethora of piñatas?
Plethora.
Oh yes, you have a plethora. Jefe, what is a plethora?
Oh man.
I got a piñata once for my child's birthday party, and it was like a joke. It just would not break. These little kids, they would hit it. We just took off the blindfold, like, break it. This piñata was ironclad. And it's in the dump somewhere right now, still not broken. We just had to like take the candy out.
That's terrible.
It was like a prank. Worst piñata ever. Our best. I'm not sure.
Incredible G. Yes, Spaceballs is a fantastic movie. Any Mel Brooks movie is usually fantastic.
Now I can confirm that one holds up.
Like, why don't we beam you down? He's like, what the heck? It works on Star Trek.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't think it holds up to today's audience, but Blazing Saddles, that movie it's still funny. I think it's still funny because I remember the context of seeing it when it came out. Not when it came out, but early 80s.
I have his new autobiography called All About Me. I'm looking forward to reading it. I have not gotten into it yet. And I still haven't watched The History of the World Part 2, but I need to.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was happening. Wasn't that made like during the pandemic, or is that when it came out?
Yeah, it was the last few years, so definitely. Can't remember exactly. I just know I have not watched yet, and I need to. There's certain comedians I want to be better, like, fans of. Like, every single year, I'm like, this is the year I'll be a better Andy Samberg fan. But, you know, I still haven't seen that cop show he's on. Something 911.
Brooklyn
Nine-Nine?
Yeah, that's it. That's the one, see? But I'm a horrible Andy Samberg fan. I'm sorry, Andy Samberg, if you're listening.
We can't sing his songs, right? From the Lowly Island Boys.
Yeah,
Oh.
no. Well, also we're family friendly, so.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you can like a boss, but that's about it. With your synergy.
They did do one skit on Saturday Night Live once called The Young Chuck Norris. I don't know if anybody ever saw that, but that was one of the best SNL skits I have ever seen.
That sounds hilarious. But the Ryan Gosling with the Beavis and Butthead.
That's a new one? I saw that and I'm like, this is hilarious.
It was. I was like, wait, this is Saturday Night Live. This is hilarious because lately not been so funny, but oh my god, I was dying.
Yeah, that was a great. I saw that skit as well. It's the original Star Trek skit where Belushi says, "Yeah, beam me up, Scotty." Right? That's what everyone remembers, but Kirk never said it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I knew he never really said it like that, but I didn't realize it was the Belushi skit that people remember.
Yeah, it's his delivery of it, and people quoted that a lot, and then just kind of got attributed to Kirk.
Another one that we lost too soon, sadly.
Whoops. Alright, I've got the warp core. Wow, this thing is still far. Oh, uh-oh. Whoops, I dropped it and then I died. Someone grab that.
Are we gonna do one more, or is that it for tonight?
That's probably gonna be it. This one takes forever.
I'm gonna meet a new. Oh, I'm back on New Romulus now.
Alright, who's got the warp core?
Pro Council Deton is here.
Oh, who's this? Uh-oh, you're about to...
I like these Romulan Centurion hats from the original series. The helmets.
Oh yeah, I like those too. They look like old school football helmets.
Oh, they do.
You took out a doomsday machine. Unbelievable.
Yay! Direct hit. Alright, I am going to leave the map. Okay, let me...
We just finished on Xbox too. I should have been using my son's character. My 8-year-old made a character in this game. We've been playing together, but he made a Romulan. I was really surprised.
Ooh, Baron has a character named Zool. There is no Dana, only Zool.
Who does your
Use the
taxes?
form.
I've also heard that new Ghostbusters movie is pretty good, but I haven't gotten to it yet.
Yeah, I'm a bad Ghostbusters fan now too. I love that series. I need to go watch it.
Did you watch Afterlife? That was a
Uh-uh.
pretty good movie, I thought.
Yeah, I ended up watching when it came on, like streaming. And I was like, oh, I should have gone and seen the theater. This is great. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was definitely schmaltzy, at the end, giving all of the guys their big hero moment. But I really wanted that out of that franchise.
Well, and then we got the Harold Ramis moment since he was gone. That man was a fantastic comedy writer. He directed, I don't know if he directed, but he wrote a lot of great comedies.
Oh yeah, so many of my favorite things. Yeah, he was so funny.
One of his lines from Stripes is one of my favorite things. He says, something you can tell your kids, Turcotte. That's never hit anyone out of anger unless you're absolutely sure you can get away with it.
Sage advice there. Sage advice. Okay. All right, let's do our last giveaway winner. Okay. Give me 1 second. All right. The winner of 5 Lockbox Master Keys is at Grumpy Trucker. Congratulations. Please message us via whatever platform you're watching us to send us your in-game @handle, because that's how we get these keys to you, and let us know which platform you're on. Also important. And yeah, well done. Congratulations. Alrighty then.
Oh man, he wrote analyze this, analyze that, and what was the other one I just saw that he wrote?
Who, Harold Ramis?
Yeah,
He's genius.
Groundhog Day. He wrote Groundhog Day.
Yeah, such a great movie.
No, I didn't know that. That was a great Star Trek episode.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, we are wrapping up then episode 303 of Priority 1 Armada Live. Oh, whoops, my bad. Tonight, it's Priority 1 Republic Live. But before we go, here is what's happening next week. James will be in the captain's chair, hosting with Nova and Panda. But with every show, we'll be talking about the latest news from Star Trek Online and the Priority 1 community. We'll be teaming up with you in another adventure zone to earn more marks in dilithium. Yeah, so there's that.
Maybe Turcotte's power went out now.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
No, I'm
It's all
sorry.
you, man.
That was saying goodbye to everyone here on Xbox. But yeah, next week James will be in the captain's chair hosting.
Yep, that's my part that I just read.
That's right. I'm sorry. The Priority 1 Republic does want to hear from you in game, though. So join us at Priority 1 chat channel by typing in the chat now with /channel_join space Priority 1, all one word, and then hit the enter key.
The Priority 1 Republic wants to hear from you in-game. Oh wait, no, that's Turcotte's line. Become a citizen of the greater Priority 1 community by heading over to the Priority 1 Armada. Why does it say that? Heading over to PriorityOneArmada.com. We have multiple Federation and KDF fleets for you to start your career in the Priority 1 Armada.
I'm like, I don't know. I didn't write the script.
Me neither. I didn't write this.
Yeah, I feel like I talked about the merch store already, but, you know, it really does have cool stuff, you know, especially, you know, summer's coming up if you're in the northern hemisphere, winter's coming up if you're in the southern. So, yeah, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, depending on what you need.
Yeah, I love all of our merch and all of our coins and cool things. So I definitely recommend that. I know it's weird to talk about. You're all like, oh, I don't want to be out here selling. But we do this every day. We've put so much into this wonderful community. So yeah, check out all the cool things. I know I got a bunch of it. I got like a big towel that I use as a flag. But this
awesome.
Episode, yeah, I just got a big beach towel. But then, you know, I just hang it up. I got it in the blue of the Federation. It's wonderful. I'll put a picture up. But everyone, this episode 303 of Priority 1 Republic Live is brought to you by our community patrons through patreon.com. So find out about the thank you packages that we offer for each tier and add your support at patreon.com Priority 1 Armada. It's your support that helps keep this wonderful Armada going.
All right, speaking of Patreon, a very special thanks to our Patreon supporters like Wiley Coyote, Syar, Ken, Teacher Guy, and Amergen. And Teacher Guy, thank you for bringing your little Salat, because she's so cute. Or he. It's adorable.
Want to be notified of our next live stream? Then follow our various channels on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, MySpace, and Zynga. You never know when we'll have another giveaway.
Zynga? What's that?
I think it's Yahoo's social media thing they have.
Really? I never heard of that. All right. Well, again, before I log off for the night, Thank you so much to our artist, Jason Smith, who makes the coolest banners for our social media pages. And man, every week we're like, it's always amazing to see what Jason comes up with. Um, let's see. Oh, and also thank you so much to our community manager, James. Plus, our in game advertiser, Jesse. Thank you guys so much for doing all of that for us because it really does help promote the show. And thank you again, Turcotte and Lance, for joining me this week. It's been a blast. And of course, a big thanks to everybody watching and hanging out in chat because without you, we wouldn't do any of this. None of this would even be possible. So until next week, may the elements watch over you and live long and prosper. Jolan True, y'all.
Good night.
Night, everyone.